Hey everybody, Dustin Dale's back here once again. I'm at the Funny Bone Comedy Club, and this weekend we've got a comic who you're going to be able to see on Comedy Central once again coming up a week from tonight. You don't want to miss it. He's got a show called This Is Not Happening. Definitely want to check that out. Please welcome to Omaha, Ari Shaffir.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. Thank you.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Yeah, it's nice to be here.
I know you're coming from the East Coast, but not the dangerous part,
Yeah,
right?
not that part of the East Coast. I get the rain-free East Coast where you might just get a drizzle.
Do you have any friends that are kind of freaking out right now?
Yeah, but they're not freaking out. They're all used to it.
They're used to a Category 5 hurricane?
So I know a girl in Jacksonville. She's like, I'll just go 15 miles inland. She goes, we just bought a bunch of candy and snacks. It'll be good.
Have you ever experienced a hurricane or an earthquake or anything like that?
No, I did have those hurricanes that they serve in New Orleans at the bars, and they're pretty strong. They're not as strong as this one seems to be, but they're pretty strong. Two of them will get you.
Yeah, two of them will get you, that's for sure.
Like
Now, what is your drink of choice at the bar? Do you have one?
No, I switched it up. I got into Scotch like a couple years ago, and then I went to Scotland a couple of times, and there they just call it whiskey. Yeah, and I don't know. Well, no, I mix it up. It's the standards beer, just a non-IPA beer, because IPA tastes like skunk tail.
I can vouch for that. It is terrible.
Yeah, everyone thinks they like it, and then I did some research on it. IPA, the stuff they put in there to make it taste like that was just so it transported from overseas.
Oh, just
that
so
was
it
just to keep
lasted?
it from spoiling. Yeah, that's not supposed to be good. You just developed a taste for something that just makes it keep.
One of the crazy stories that's been going around this week that is just blowing everybody away. There's a bunch of these scary people dressing up as clowns. Have you heard about this?
Sort of. What is it? I've
These
just
peop-
like heard about it.
These people are like going around dressing up as scary clowns and like walking around carrying knives trying to scare people. And it's like happening all over the country. We had a bunch of sightings here in Omaha just a couple days ago. What do you think about people going around doing that? Isn't that crazy?
I mean, that would do it. If a clown came up to me with a knife, yeah, mission accomplished, man. I'm scared for sure. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Are you scared of clowns naturally?
No, but with a knife, yeah. Yeah, it would make me challenge my innate racism. I'd be like, well, I'm scared of a clown that's carrying a knife. Maybe it's not ethnic people. Maybe it's just my own fears of being brutally attacked.
Now, you mentioned racism. I thought that was kind of funny because one of the things that really got you into show business had a little something to do with that. Is that right?
No, it didn't get me in. It was something I did. Once I was in comedy, I did these things called The Amazing Racist. But I was already starting. It was just a fun sketch to do.
What was that exactly? What was that sketch all about?
It was just me with people. Oh, I don't know what I'm on here, but yeah, I was just like messing with people. We came up with this name, The Amazing Racist, knockoff of The Amazing Race, and we're like, let's just do the most horrible things we can think of. It just makes fun of racism and race too. It makes fun of everything.
What was the worst experience that you had from somebody that maybe you were messing with?
I got punched a bunch of times.
You got punched?
Yeah, I got punched right in the face, right in the jaw, never the eye, which I was lucky about, but right in the jaw a few times, 3 different times. Yeah, smacked around once, tackled. Yeah, they're fun for a joke, but it's not fun to do them.
Did that make it did you have fun getting punched in the sense that it made you want to do it more just because you like irritating people, or was that kind of a wake-up call, like,
Yeah.
whoa?
No. Once I got punched, you realize, I pushed the right buttons. If you can make someone physically attack you, like, for sure you push the right buttons. In terms of what trolls are, if you can incite someone to violence, you've trolled perfectly.
Now, coming up this next week, you've got a show coming back to Comedy Central. It was on there last year, and now it's back again. Yeah. Tell me all about This Is Not Happening.
This is not happening. It started about 7 years ago with my friend at this small room at the Improv in Los Angeles. We were just telling each other mushroom stories, and we were like, let's do a show with just comics telling mushroom stories. So we started there. Then we went to like sex stories the next time. We just pick a topic, and a bunch of comics tell a story on the topic. Yeah, they're just a lot of fun. So we started filming them, and then this is the result. We got some great, Brian Regan's doing it, Russell Peters, Bobby Lee, Renazizi, Kreischer. Just got a bunch of great people to come tell stories at this strip club in LA. But yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's not like joke. It's more like long form, like interesting stuff. So you can check them out now if you want on YouTube. If you go to YouTube, if you do This Is Not Happening playlist, there's about 100 stories that are up there. And they're all pretty rad. All except 5 or 6 are terrible, but the rest are great. Yeah.
Now, who are the guests on the first episode, the premiere this next week?
The first one is me. I'm doing a story, and Sal Volcano from Impractical Jokers. Yeah, it's the two of us. And then Joe List will be doing one on YouTube.
Now, you also had Sal on another show that you do, but this one's a podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to promote both at once. Yeah, I have a podcast called Ari Shaffir's Skeptic Tank, and it's the same sort of thing. I just cover one topic, just go into it. So with Sal, I had talked all about Staten Island, but I've had some first responder talking about 9/11, like being in one building while the other one fell, and yeah, I get serious sometimes. Mostly I just joke. We'll talk all about masturbation for a whole episode, whatever it is. But they're fun, and they go like however long they want to go. Hour, 3 hours, doesn't really matter.
I noticed that you had some pretty long episodes, but was there one that really stood out to you? Like maybe a story that just stuck with you and that you always laugh at when you think about it?
Yeah, my buddies, Danish and O'Neill, we did one about delivering groceries, and they walked in on some sort of porn shoot once. Some sort of porn shoot where there was like pouring milk all over some lady in a bathtub. Like a weird porn shoot, and they were like, "Put this stuff over there," and they're like, "Okay," and they're like, "Do you guys need?" They're like, "I'm out. I can't deal with this anymore." Yeah, yeah.
There's a special market for that.
Yeah, things like that happen. I did one about the running of the bulls. These comedian friends of mine went running the bulls. One dude, Kai, fell like around this corner, just fell, and he was like, they told him like ball up if he did. You see, and like he showed me video of it where he starts to get up, and they says no, and he just balls, and all these bulls just step right over him. I mean, they're missing his head by like that much. It's crazy. So yeah, that one's a recent one. Just check them out. You'll see some cool stories.
Are you gonna run with the Bulls someday?
I think I am. After he told me, I was like, yeah, I'll go. He's like, I'll go again if you want to go. I was like, yeah, I'll go. Maybe this year or next year. Why not? You gotta go. That guy was fine.
That'd be an experience, man. I don't know if I'd have it in me to run with the Bulls.
Yeah,
man.
I might not run right with him. I bet like way ahead and be like, okay, I'm out. Like way before. Yeah, exactly. Push him into the Bulls. Yeah.
Now, you're all over the place. You got the podcast going. Then you've got coming up next week. You got the premiere on Comedy Central. But also, you're going to be hitting the big screen coming up in a couple weeks. Mm-hmm. You're doing a movie with Zach Galifianakis and Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
It's a cool movie. What's the movie, man?
It's called Keeping Up with the Joneses. That lady is so hot. I mean, uncomfortable level of hot. I would like just be around her. You want to say hi or talk. You can't even do it, man. She's too hot. Galifianakis was cool. He's always been cool. John Hamm was cool. He's the first time I met him. Isla Fisher's cool. I don't know. It was just fun I've never been shot in a movie before. Mm-hmm. It's fun being like center of attention for a little bit,
Did you get your own trailer?
I shared a trailer.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
But I had my own room in the trailer. They split them up. Yeah, that was cool. I just walked around some residential neighborhood with my shirt off until they told me to put it back on. Yeah, man, it was fun. Went to see Bob Dylan while I was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Big fan of Bob Dylan?
No. And now, but after having seen him, I'm less of a fan than ever. God, he does not have it anymore. Whatever he had is gone. Save your money. Unless you're 70 and this is like your dream, but which there were a lot of people. There was a lot of oxygen tanks at that concert. Yeah, man, he can't hit any notes anymore. You don't even know what song he's singing until like 3 minutes in. You're like, oh, is that? Oh, my God. Oh, okay.
Give me your best Bob Dylan impression.
I'll do the impression of him now. Ready? That was the entire Blonde on Blonde album.
Oh, excuse me, Bob, can I have your autograph? His name is Ari Shaffir. Make sure you come check him out. He's going to be at the Funny Bone all weekend long. You can see him live in person before you get to see him on the small screen and on the big screen. He's got a lot of stuff coming up, so you make sure you want to get in here and see him before he blows up. Make sure you come check him out. Funny Bone Comedy Club all weekend long. How can they follow you on social media, bud?
Just get on there. You got to get a Twitter account. You got to sign up. They're really easy to sign up for. You just use an email address. Sometimes you can sign up through Facebook. And then find me. I'm at Ari Shaffir on Twitter. I have a Facebook fan page. My website, arishaffir.com. And that's where you can get the podcast. That's it.
3 things. Get the podcast. Check out the show. This is not happening on Comedy Central. 4 things, actually. Come out to the club. And then also make sure you check out Keeping Up with the Joneses. Ari, thanks for hanging out with me, bud. I appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
Take care, guys.
Bye, Omaha.